Hi once again, everyone. It's weather for weather geeks, weather nerds, weather enthusiasts, weather weirdos, whatever you call yourself. This is the video for you, our daily deep dive into our local weather. And speaking of deep dives, if you head over to my weather blog, if you missed this last night, I reposted it this morning as well. My weather blog, ericwfmj.com, posted a blog post last night about climate change. A touchy subject for some, but actually people have responded pretty positively to my post. You know, I kind of kept it to, of course, science. Unfortunately, climate change is a semi-political subject now, and we don't want to get into politics at all on my blog. It's just all about the science, and the science is that, yeah, the Earth is warming. How much of that is the fault of man? Well, it's probably somewhere between... It's not 0, it's not 100, it's somewhere in between probably. And our local weather here in Northeast Ohio and Western PA has been undergoing some changes. Some you probably have noticed, some you may be a little bit surprised by. So head over to my weather blog and check that out, ericwfmj.com. I think you'll find some of that stuff pretty interesting. I know I found some of the tidbits and stats that I kind of uncovered when making that blog post did kind of surprise me. All right, real quickly, just wanted to review July one more time. I showed you some July statistics last evening, and then today graphically I put together the total rainfall estimated by radar for the month of July across our region. In our viewing area, whoops, let me go back to that. Didn't mean to do that. In our viewing area, Columbiana County was the driest, in areas north of I-80 were the wettest. So parts of Columbiana County, you know, where you see this green, that's probably under 2 inches worth of rain for the entire month of July. So we're talking about probably around Lisbon, Guilford, places like that, and heading down to maybe Summitville. That's kind of the driest zone in our TV viewing area. And then, you know, across and north of Interstate 80, we did a little bit better during the month of July. At the airport, of course, it was a dry month. All right, on Thursday, we get an update from the Drought Monitor, and no real changes here over the last week. Northwest Ohio, still in a moderate drought around Toledo, and that extends up into lower Michigan. And then north of the New York State Thruway, some dry areas there. You know, of course, July was dryish here, but June was pretty wet, so we're in no danger of slipping into a drought here anytime real soon. All right, today was another pretty uneventful day weather-wise. We had hazy sky for a while this morning. Clouds occasionally broke for some sunshine during the course of the day today. It was a decent-looking day, and a few spots picked up a sprinkle or a quick 5-minute shower. That was about it. Otherwise, it was, you know, again, pretty uneventful day. And seasonable as well. We hit the lower 80s this afternoon. The radar kind of looks like it has been, it looks like it has looked, I should say, frequently lately, with an axis of rain from the Allegheny front on down through the Blue Ridge Parkway and down into the Smoky Mountains, and then up through the Piedmont of the Carolinas and into the Mid-Atlantic region as well. Rain, rain, rain. They had tons and tons of rain in July, and the first couple of days of August have been unsettled in that zone where flash flood watches and a handful of warnings are still in effect. The national temperature map this evening is really nothing remarkable for the middle of summer. It's, you know, it's early August, or August, I should say. It's still, you know, kind of heart of summer, and no surprise, 95 in Dallas, 109 in Phoenix, you know, a par for the course for a lot of these places. Now, it is a little warmer than average up here. You know, once you get up towards the U.S.-Canadian border, you know, 96 Great Falls, Montana, and that's pretty hot. All the way up to Saskatchewan, parts of southern Alberta. It's very, very hot this evening. All right, as we wrap up the week on Friday, it's going to be a day kind of like the last couple of days. Clouds, occasionally some sunny breaks, and I can't rule out some backyards picking up a shower and maybe even a quick thunderstorm or a thunder shower in a couple of spots. But, you know, a lot of our area will get away without a raindrop tomorrow, and I do think the day ends probably with a little more sunshine towards evening. It should be a nice Friday evening. So our hourly rain chances never get above 30% in any one location tomorrow. So if you have outdoor plans, I would keep them. Dana, Derek, Caroline, and myself will be playing in the Akron Children's Hospital Clubs for Kids outing at the Youngstown Country Club tomorrow. So looking forward to that, and hopefully we don't get a shower there because I will not hear the end of it. That's the way it goes for golf outings and when you're the weather guy. All right, as we go into the upcoming weekend, not much has changed with our thinking here for the weekend. It's going to get hot. It's going to be generally sunny on Saturday, sunnier than it has been, as this front to our east finally pushes far enough east and kind of washes out. We'll have a good deal of sun on Sunday as well. Now, I have a small 20% chance of A couple of thunderstorms trying to get this far east late Sunday, but it's a small chance. Vast majority of the weekend should be dry, and it's just going to be a hot summer weekend. So here's a look at the numbers for the weekend. We've got 86 Saturday, 89 degrees on Sunday. The heat index over the weekend into early next week will be near to maybe a little above the temperature, but dew points are going to be elevated, but we're not going to see dew points of 71 when the temperature is 89. It's going to be like 89 and then a dew point of 63 to 65. And that's with those dew points like that, you don't get a big spike in the heat index much higher than the air temperature. It's bottom line, just going to be hot and moderately humid. But our thinking has changed a little bit in the medium range here compared to what we thought a few days ago. Looks like as we go towards the second half of next week, and perhaps for a time beyond that as well, the air does not look super hot. In fact, it doesn't look that hot at all. The cool anomalies may be centered across the Tennessee Valley, but you can see we're just kind of in that neutral zone pretty much. So we're not expecting the heat that is going to build over the weekend and into early next week to last as long as it looked like previously. Now, it'll probably still get hot again later in August, but this initial hot stretch that kicks in a couple of days does not look like that particular hot stretch is going to last 7 or 8 days. It's a few days, and then it's going to cool off and get a little more comfortable second half of next week. All right, thanks for watching Weather for Weather Geeks this week. I'll see you back here for more Weather Geeks on Monday. We won't do a video tomorrow, but hope you have a great Thursday night and a great Friday as well.